เดี๋ยวผมจะไปทำระบบหลักละเจนเดี๋ยวเจนใช้สแตนบายดีกว่าเจนแต่ถ้าเจนใช้แคปเจอร์ได้เจนรีบบอกพี่นะถ้าเจนใช้แคปเจอร์ได้เจนรีบบอกพี่นะแต่ตอนนี้พี่ไลฟ์ไปที่ดร.Vแล้วตอนนี้เครื่องพี่ยังอัพไม่ขึ้นแป๊บหนึ่งสวัสดีครับพระอาจารย์พระอาจารย์ครับเดี๋ยวพระอาจารย์เทศได้เลยนะครับเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวเฟซบุ๊กกับ YouTube กำลังจะตามไปนะฮะแต่ตอนนี้ขึ้นที่ดร.Vแล้วนะครับครับผมครับโอเค
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. We are waiting for our first participant, which happens to be Alvin. Hi, Alvin from Malaysia. You're the first to go today.
Namaskaram, Ajaan. Ajaan, I just got one question that was a follow-up from last week's question. There was somebody that asked about Cetasika. It's quite similar to Chitta, right? It's just a mental formation. Is it, Ajaan?
Can you repeat again?
Somebody last week asked about Cetasikas. So is it similar to Chitta? Is it mental formation as well, right?
I think from my understanding, everything that appears in the citta are called cetasika.
I see.
Like everybody in the room here, are called participant, for instance.
Okay.
Anything that's in the mind, they're called cetasika. I think if I'm wrong, then you should check with some text for precise translation.
I checked the other day. I still don't understand, but I think I just leave it.
It doesn't
alone.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah.
All
Because
you have to know that they are all anicca, dukkha, anatta, and you just know them for what they are and leave them alone.
okay, okay, most important thing is it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't confuse myself with it. I just shall leave it as it is.
Yeah, just know them and leave them alone.
Mm.
Just be merely knowing. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Tanja. Thank you very much.
Okay, Marco. Haven't seen you for a while. How was your spiritual trip to Thailand?
Hi, Ajaan. Yes, I'm doing well. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
it was amazing. It was actually amazing to meet you in person. And
Uh,
actually, some of the word you literally told me it's not about the robes. It's about the practice itself, and it struck home. So my trip was very good. I think I made a lot of progress in my practice, and so I'm grateful for the time that I was able to spend. I think I understand better now what it means to truly practice. I'm now realizing that I'm actually appreciating when I'm sitting in meditation less, but actually feel true peace as opposed to just sitting for a long time and not reaching anything because I'm just thinking too much. Um, Funny enough, apparently the changes that I've been through also meant that my work that I'm now getting more responsibilities, which at the same time is more stressful, but at the same time also a good lesson, I think. So all in all, it's been a very busy period, but I have a feeling my practice is going pretty good, and I'm really grateful to Tanajan. That's why I'm here. Actually, I don't really have any questions at this point. I just want to pay my respects and say thank you for allowing me the chance to meet you in person, see you in person, and feel your metta. And at the same time, was able to sit at Ajaan in meditation a little bit, which was a good experience as well. It was a good trip, and I did a lot of walking meditation as well in a forest monastery close to Mahasarakan, which was not planned, but it ended up happening. And yeah, it was good. It was really good.
did you ordain as a novice, a
I
samanera?
did.
Uh,
I did. And my son did as well. And funny enough, he did, we kind of agreed on him that he wouldn't do it, but the abbot asked if he wanted to as well, and he decided to do it too. So he kind of came along, and my first feeling was like, oh no, I actually wanted to get away from him. But
uh,
but in a good way. I mean, it was actually fun. So he actually went along, and so we were staying in near Udontani at a monastery where my wife was as well. But we actually went away from there to a very small monastery close to Mahasarakan, and there my son actually was my interpreter, so I couldn't talk to anybody, which is actually also good for my practice because it meant that I couldn't communicate basically. So that helped me out a lot as well. So it was good. It was really an interesting period, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that insight, and I can see myself going back again.
yeah. So you see what a meditative life should really look like.
I
You,
think it's amazing to see that even when you're doing the meditation lifestyle, that the days pass by so ridiculously fast. And in the end, I still have the feeling like I barely scratched the surface. And that's something that I also realized. And it's also because of the words that you said about it's not about the ropes themselves. I found out that my practice is not dependent on where I'm doing it. Yes, of course. I mean, the stimuli around you definitely matter, but I am not dependent on my practice of being somewhere else. I can do my practice at home because it's about me. It's inside. It's about through meditation. I don't have to be in a specific place. It helps, sure, definitely, but it's not the main point. And I think that really hit home when I came back. So I'm really grateful for that as well.
yes, the main point is to do it with mindfulness.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it's been it.
wherever you can have mindfulness, you can practice there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that was key, just the lack of mindfulness. And now I understand it's the basis for everything, and that basis cannot be built without having strong sila. And I think that's something that I've been working on hard as well. And now I understand how important that is to be true to yourself and actually be able to acknowledge the faults that before I didn't think I had. Now I know them and I'm not afraid to tackle them. I'm not afraid to fail anymore, which is something that I was also like perfecting, trying to say, okay, I can't fail. But by saying to myself, I can't fail, I was actually creating a situation where I could not live up to what I was expecting. And that actually forced me to kind of bend the fourth precept a little bit. And that's not okay. So that led me to feel like, okay, why am I doing this? It's because of how my image is. Then I'm not really following Sila. So I worked on that hard as well. And this is one of my things now that I feel that I have to help my son with, because that's one of the things that has been difficult for him. He hasn't been here because he started on a new school now and his timing is really off. So he's not able to join the sessions, unfortunately, on Wednesdays.
Okay. Maybe during holiday vacation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we told him as well. And yeah, it's for him, it's a different, he really started a different phase in his life now in a new school, etc. And it's interesting to see him growing up and also seeing how the influences of the world are now touching him differently because he's older now, but also the kids around him, they seem to focus on different things. So me and my wife as parents are seeing that, and let's say it's challenging to let go and not at the same time feel responsibility as a parent, right? So, but it's good because I now have a feeling that I can see things that he's doing, and I can compare and relate them to what I was doing in the past. And now I've actually experience in how you shouldn't do it. So I'm trying to at least give him that feedback. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Good to see you and hear from you.
Yeah, I'm very
Okay.
grateful to see you. Thank you for all your guidance.
All right. So I'll move on to the next person now.
Thank you, Ajaan.
Okay. Next, Andrew. Andrew, where are you from?
Greetings, Ajaan. I'm from UK.
Yes, this is your first time here.
Yes, Ajaan. Yes.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I just wanted some advice on practice of mindfulness and how to deepen my practice. At the moment, I'm practicing properly since 2023. But when I say properly, I am not able to keep mindfulness throughout the day. When I'm meditating mostly in the evening for 1 hour, and that's it. And then the mindfulness is like it goes down, it deteriorates as the day passes.
Yes, you just have to keep on being mindful as much as possible. When you're starting, it's like a child learning how to stand and walk. You
Yes.
might not be able to do it for a few steps, and then you fall down, and then you get up again. So you have to be patient in developing mindfulness. Try to tell yourself, be mindful. You have to have something to keep your mindfulness going. Either a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto. You can
Yeah, I
recite
use it.
it, or you can watch your body movement activity.
Mhm.
Be with your body all the time. Stay in the present. Don't let your mind go think about the future or the past or about anything. Just stay with the body. If you don't
Yes,
use the mantra, or you can use the mantra with the body as also. That's also possible.
yes. I think I have to use mantra because my mind is like it proliferates. It thinks quite a lot.
Yes,
So to stop
mantra will
it,
be good. Yeah, mantra
yes,
is good for.
yeah,
So
yes,
you can choose, and you can maybe alternate, change them. When you're tired of reciting Bhutto, maybe your thought is not so much proliferating, then you might can just keep watching what you're doing with your body.
yes, Sajanta.
And when you have time, try to sit and meditate. When you
Yes,
meditate, you can either use the mantra or use the breath as your object of mindfulness.
yes. I will bend my mind to meditate because at the moment I'm meditating in the evenings, 1 hour, and sometimes I'm lazy getting up in the morning. I have time in the morning. From if I get up early, say 5 or even 4 o'clock, I have time 2 hours in the morning to meditate. But I'm just fighting my own laziness to wake up. I struggle to wake up sometimes and meditate.
Yes.
I'm a beginner level, so I'm doing my best. I have to bend my mind, you know.
Yeah, you have to push yourself.
Yes.
It won't go by itself. So you have
Yes.
to try to tell yourself you have to do it. You know, no one else can do it for you.
Yes. Yes, Tanajan. And in next meeting you can ask me. So I have that thing that, oh, I have to do it in the morning because Tanajan will ask me the question. That will motivate me, I think. So
Yeah, try to set up
I'll take it
schedule
as,
for your practice and
yes,
try to stick with the schedule. If
yes,
you don't have a schedule, then you might have excuses. Oh, I'm busy. I have to do this or that. But if you
yes,
set up a time schedule for your practice, then you cannot use excuses.
yes, Tanajan.
Okay.
I will try my best. Yes.
All right. Anything else?
No, just that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Do you know anybody who joined our room from the UK here?
No,
You don't
I
know.
I don't know anybody.
We have a couple of people from the
Mhm.
UK.
Ah,
Okay. Anyway, just curious.
yes.
Okay.
No, I don't know anybody else. But maybe
Uh, I thought you
attending
might.
regular, I will know. Yeah.
I thought someone might recommend you to join the room.
Ah, yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, Thanajan. Thank you.
Okay. Next, I think Josh was here before, and I think, this disconnected us back again. So I'll go to Josh first. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Ajaan. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly. Where are you
Yes,
from?
I'm an American right now in Copenhagen, and I'm on my way to the Thai forest tradition in Ajaan Chah Monastery in Norway. So the Vihara out there, I'm going to stay there for a week. Ajahn Kongritz, the abbot out there, and I heard about you. I heard about the Ajahn through Clear Mountain Monastery podcast.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and so I was quite moved and by the Ajahn on that podcast. So I thought I'd tune in, and conditions have come together for me to join today.
Good. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
I think I'm okay. I talk a lot, so if it's okay, I'll let someone else speak. I'm just enjoy seeing where everyone's at with their practice and seeing the different
Okay.
styles and teaching practices and sharing and challenges and successes. It's just being here and taking it in. So
Okay. Just sit and listen then.
exactly.
Okay. I'll go to the next participant,
Thank you.
okay, which is Anura and Ramya from New Zealand.
Hi, good evening, Ajaan. How are you?
Good evening, Ajaan.
Okay. Quite late for you now.
Yeah, just after 1, Ajaan.
Huh?
So
Now, what time do you normally go to bed?
yesterday I went early, about 9:30, so that I put alarm to wake up, but I woke up 2 hours before, so yeah, for the meeting. Yeah.
I say you went to bed and then you put on an alarm
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get up at 1 o'clock.
yeah.
I
Just
see.
12 something, yeah. So I couldn't join the meeting for last couple of weeks, yeah. Ajaan, practice is good, so my practice is okay. In the morning, I practice a lot, so its rhythm is good. So I recollect anicca daytime during work when I have time.
And be
Um,
mindful all the
yeah,
time.
very mindful. And I think I'm happy with my progress, but how do I know that I'm progressing correctly? Um,
Well, if your mindfulness becomes stronger, your meditation should last longer and easier to be to become calm. Your mind will be less uh, running around with
mm,
stronger mindfulness. Mindfulness will keep your mind in the present and not thinking. reducing your thoughts. So when you meditate, you find it easier to
Yeah.
concentrate and enter into calm.
Yeah. So that means,
and when you're in meditation, you can stay longer also with stronger mindfulness. So mindfulness is the key to the success in our practice. So don't ignore mindfulness. Always start your day with mindfulness. As soon as you get up, start setting up your mindfulness.
yeah. Yeah, I find that meditating in the morning is easier than nighttime. Nighttime, I'm physically tired.
That's true. And
yeah.
your thoughts are not as much already because you went to sleep and you forget about all the things that happened yesterday.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's true. So that means if I'm on the correct path, then I should have less thoughts during the day. Is that correct indication?
That's right. Reduce your thought as much as possible by just using a mantra or keep watching your body.
Yeah.
Only thing when you have to think, but when you don't have to think, try to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to be merely observing and knowing what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dharanja. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dharanja. Yeah.
Next, Ricardo from Uruguay. Uruguay. Are you entering into spring now? Springtime for you
Yes.
now?
Yes. Good morning, Tanachan. Nice to see you again. Yes, coming into spring, the flowers are blooming and blooming, and yeah, it's getting better, the weather.
More sunshine.
Yes, good sunshine. Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Anicca.
How,
Just remember it's anicca.
And anatta. Nothing. We don't control anything.
That's right. Everything is like the weather. Even our body is like the weather.
Right.
It go from young to old. Keeps moving on.
Yeah.
So we just have to accept them for what they are, and we will have no suffering. If we want them to be otherwise, we will get suffering. So you need a lot of ubekkha to be able to accept things as they are. So you need to practice a lot of meditation to get into the fourth jhana, where your mind becomes still, peaceful, and merely knowing. No thinking, no emotion, no love, hate, fear, or delusion. Do you have any question?
Not really. I just each word that you said, although we have heard it many times, each time is like a new refreshment to our practice. And I think with all your metta and all the kindness you put on every word and every teachings, our heart gets bigger. I think, I don't think, I feel that our gratitude to your teachings and the Buddha's teachings are so big that we cannot express, but it leads us to the good way, the good practice, some good actions. And I appreciate and I have deep gratitude for all what you do every Tuesday with the students. We are not too good sometimes because we don't practice 6 hours, as you say, but we try our best every day.
Well, at least you tried, that's good enough. Better than not trying at all.
That's positively thinking.
Yeah. One is better than zero, so practice one, then move to 2 and 3. So you will gradually move up the ladder as you keep on practicing.
Mhm, mhm.
Your mind becomes stronger, your mindfulness becomes stronger, then you can practice longer. So start with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the key to your success in your practice.
True, true,
Okay,
true.
no
Okay.
question.
No, thank you for your teachings and guidance, and thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Roberto. Hi, Roberto. Where are you from?
Hi, Ajaan. I'm from Brazil.
Okay. What can I do for you?
I just came here because I watch your live streams very often, and I wanted to come here and just say my greetings and my thank you for all your live streams. It's very helpful for me. And yeah, I have no questions today. Just it's a big honor and pleasure for me to be here.
Okay. Good to meet you. I hope you will enjoy your practice and do more of it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your tips, your suggestions, and your teachings are very helpful all the
Okay.
time. I want to thank you for that.
Yeah, happy to hear that. Okay. I'll go to Celia now from Peru. Are you in Lima, Peru?
Hello, Prajan. Good evening. Yes, I'm in Lima. Still,
Okay.
I'm here
Still.
for yes. I just came to pay my respects to and also to show my gratitude for your teachings. But I think Ricardo already said everything. But yeah, I've also find it extremely helpful your teachings on mindfulness, especially because you keep repeating it, and that's extremely helpful, no? And now I'm basing my practice in that, and I can see how helpful it is, no, during the day and also for meditation, no, for doing anapanasati. So yeah, extremely grateful and many thanks.
Good. When you practice mindfulness, you are actually meditating without knowing it. You thought meditation, you have to be sitting still and close your eyes. But actually, you can meditate in all your waking hours. As long as you have mindfulness, you're practicing meditation. You're controlling your thoughts, your mind. You're trying to calm your mind down.
And the good thing is that, of course, the waking hours are much more than the time that we can actually sit. So I feel that I'm practicing all day instead of just when.
That's right. That's right. You're practicing all day. Don't have to wait for that particular hour that you set for your meditation. You can actually start meditating as soon as you get up, as soon as you wake up. Start reciting mantra or keep watching what your body is doing. That's all. You're practicing automatically. So when you sit, you can then continue on with your practice, and it will make the result come easier because you've been practicing already from the time you get up, not just when you sit and start to meditate. People thought you meditate, you only start your practice when you sit and meditate, when you become mindful. If you start mindfulness at the time of sitting, you won't be able to have enough mindfulness to calm your mind because your mind will be running all over the place. But if you control your mind, keep the mind stay, not running around, when you meditate, you'll find you're almost there. You're almost into jhana already.
I don't know about that, but yes, I trust it now.
Now just try to keep up with mindfulness. Don't lose mindfulness. You can practice in your waking hours. Don't have to wait for the time to meditate when you start your mindfulness practice. That will be too late to give any result in your meditation, in your sitting meditation.
Ajaan, so many thanks.
Okay. How's everything? Your mom okay?
She had an infection, and soon we are going to have the results of their exams, the scan exams. And yeah, I'm going to have to take some decisions this week and next week, with the doctors. So yeah, trying to be mindful and take it as it comes, no? Yeah.
Okay. Just don't forget the three characteristics of existence.
Anicca, anatta.
Yeah.
Especially dukkha. In my case, it's dukkha, anicca, anatta.
If you see the body as anicca and anatta, there will be no dukkha.
Yeah.
Dukkha only arises because you don't see anicca, anatta in the body. You see a person in the body. When in fact there's no person in the body. There's just only four elements in the body. And it's temporary. It doesn't last forever. It will return back to the original four elements. The body one day will then return to the elements, original state of the elements. Earth, water, fire, and wind elements. No self in the body, nobody in the body, no you, no me in the body. You and me are in a different dimension. We are in the spiritual realm. We just connect with the body and use the body as an instrument to take us around to do things that we wanted to do. That's all. We are the knowing element that connect to the body and use the body as the servant to serve our purpose, our desire, our cravings. The reason why we love the body because we rely on the body for happiness. Without the body, we cannot have any sensual pleasures. So we cling to the body. We need the body like a drug addict need the drugs. So that's if you want to give up the body, you have to change your way of making yourself happy. Instead of making yourself happy through the body, you make yourself happy through meditation. Once you can be happy with meditation, then you don't have to rely on depend on the body. Then letting go will be easy because you don't need the body anymore. So try to meditate and be happy with meditation. And then you use the body less and less. As you have more happiness with meditation, you spend more time meditating than using the body to go after sensual pleasures. Okay,
Many thanks, Ajaan.
you're welcome.
Be well.
Next, Professor Ken from Switzerland.
Good afternoon, Ajaan.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Just listening at the moment, no questions at the present time, Ajaan.
Are you back at work again now?
The semester starts next week,
Next
but
week.
I've managed to give up most of my teaching, reducing a lot now, so I don't really have much to do.
Mm-hmm. So you have more time to practice then.
yeah, I've been winding down things and
Okay. You're starting a new job, giving up the old job and starting a new job.
yeah, it's been a part-time job so far, but it's increasing now, the practice
Yeah.
job.
The job that will stop all jobs. once you finish with this job, you don't have any job left to do.
Good. That's my goal.
Yeah. Then you can relax for the rest of your eternal life.
I hope so.
Okay, good.
Okay, then Ajaan,
You're
thank you.
welcome. Next, Aparachita from Dubai. Are you
Good
winding
evening,
down
Brad.
on your are you winding down on your job also?
That is a wish. I don't think it's happening too quickly. So I'm just trying to integrate it so it becomes a little closer to the real job.
Mm.
But yes, I'm happy to be here. I just wanted to pay my respects. And yes.
Yes, the way to reduce your job is to reduce your expenses. Spend less. Then you don't have to work as hard to get the money to pay for what you spend. The Buddha said live frugally on the four requisite of life only and nothing else. Then you won't have much expenses. Then
Yes.
when you don't have much expense, then you don't need to have much income, right? So less income means less work, more time for meditation, more time for practice.
Yes.
So
Yes, I am.
try to live simple. Eat once a day, something like reduce your excessiveness. We are too excessive with our living requisite. We're spending too much more than what the body really needs.
Yes, as you said, the Buddha said just the four is enough if we can start
Yes.
to reduce our cravings.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And when you meditate, you reduce more craving as you advance in your practice. The more calm your mind becomes, the less craving you will have. And you'll find that you don't really need much at all to exist, to be happy, because you're happy with your meditation. So you don't need to buy stuff to keep you happy.
Yes. So I will focus on the, yes.
Yeah, focus on
Within the,
reducing your expenses, the
yes.
non-essential items. Ask yourself, do you really need this or not? If you don't need it, okay, get rid of it or stop using it. Stop spending money on it.
Yeah.
Then you'll find that you become richer, because you spend
That's
less.
true. Yes. Yes, I'm working on that and not being sort of mindlessly spending and yes.
Yes.
So
We spend the money to keep us happy. That's the reason why we spend money, because we feel sad, we feel lonely, we feel not happy. So we thought by spending money on something will make us happy. That's the wrong way. You should meditate to make yourself happy and save the money for the essential thing.
right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll go to Cake
Thank you.
So from Malaysia. Cake.
Hi, Ajaan. Just to pay respect, yeah.
Okay. Go to Gary from Singapore.
Greetings, Ajaan. Just here to listen, no questions. Thank you.
Okay. To Vancouver, Sweden, Czech.
Greetings,
Greetings,
Ajaan.
Ajaan.
But Ajahn, you
Okay.
mentioned that we use our body for happiness, right? But what like for beings in other realms without body, what they use for to gain happiness?
They use their good or bad karma. They use their good karma for their happiness, but sometimes they don't have the good karma because they only did the bad karma, so they have the bad karma to give them the suffering instead.
So they don't have any happiness, like in
No, like in the realms of the hungry ghost, the hungry spirit, the scary spirit,
oh,
and hell. There's no happiness there because
oh,
they they are using their bad karma.
oh. So no breaks, like always unhappy.
No,
Mm.
if you want to be happy when you don't have a body, you have to make good karma, like do dana, charity, give to charity, or do sacrifice your something for other people to make other people happy, or
Mm.
meditate. If you meditate, then meditation is a good karma. So you can use meditation to keep your spirit happy when you don't
Oh,
have the body. Well, actually, if you can meditate, you don't really need the body in the first place, anyway. But for those people who still need the body for sensual pleasure, they have to do good karma, like dana, giving to charity.
yeah.
This will then give them the the good feeling to keep them happy when there's no body, when the body dies and they exist alone without the body, then they have to rely on their good karma to keep them happy until they get to the next birth. Or better, don't get to the next birth if you can practice meditation and get rid of all your cravings. Then you won't have to take a next birth anymore.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned that when we are keeping mindfulness, that's we are meditating without knowing already.
That's right. You're meditating because when you sit and meditate, what do? You use mindfulness, right?
Mm.
Your body just sit down, do nothing, and it's your mind that doing the meditation. So your mind is can meditating all day without having to be sitting down to
Oh,
meditate. As long as you have mindfulness, you're already meditating. You're already controlling your thoughts.
oh,
You're releasing your thoughts, but you won't be able to make it perfectly still only when you're still moving around. If you
oh,
want to have it perfectly still, you need to sit. That's all. That's the only difference.
oh.
Meditation with body movement and body meditation without body movement.
You need the
If you meditate while your body is still moving, you can only get maybe 50% of the
oh,
stillness. You won't be able to get completely 100% stillness because the mind still has to control and direct the body to do things.
oh,
But when the body is sitting still, not doing anything, then the mind doesn't have to do anything, doesn't have to direct the body. So the mind can then enter into 100% stillness.
oh,
When you're meditating, as soon as you use mindfulness, as soon as you have mindfulness, you're meditating already.
oh. That's why when we sit down, you want us to ignore like even when we have let's say runny nose or something.
Because you have to use action. The mind has to work. See,
uh,
the mind has to be the one to move the body to do whatever it wants the body to do. So when you meditate, you don't want to move the body at all, so that the mind doesn't have to do any work.
Oh. Oh.
Then the mind can become completely still. See, but if the mind still have to work, it has to move the body, it has to scratch the body, it has to change posture,
Yeah.
then it will not be able to become perfectly still.
Oh.
You want the mind, if you want the mind to be perfectly still, you must not do anything.
Oh. Oh. The moment we direct the mind to do something with the body, then we are not still, right? So we have to
Yeah,
forget about the
the
body.
body. And then you also have to forget about the mental stuff that come into your mind when you meditate. If you deal with them, it means the mind has to work again.
Oh.
So when you see pictures, see images, or hear things, you just leave them all alone. Just concentrate on your mindfulness practice only. If you're watching your breath, just stay with your breath and nothing else. If you're
Oh.
reciting the mantra, stay with the mantra.
Oh, okay.
So you're meditating actually all day. As soon as you use mindfulness, as soon as you practice mindfulness, you are meditating. Only the difference is how much stillness can you get from your mindfulness practice.
Oh.
If you're sitting still, you get 100%. If your body is moving around and you have to do things, then
Yeah.
you might only get 50% of the
Oh.
stillness of the mind.
But it's better than it's better than not.
Yeah. Or some people just sit and not being mindful at all. And then they think they're meditating. They sit
Oh.
there and they think about this thing, think about that thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they thought they're meditating.
Oh.
You must not think. When you meditate for jhana, you must not think. People want to contemplate, investigate the body. This is not meditation as far as for the jhana is concerned.
Oh.
And your contemplation or investigation into the truth of things will not be effective or will not be uh, fruitful because you won't have the ability to 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 get rid of your suffering caused by your defilement. The reason why you contemplate, you want to teach the body to let go of the cravings or attachment to things.
Yeah.
But if you don't have equanimity, you won't be able to let go anyway.
Oh.
So you must not go over your meditation practice for jhana first. First, and then once you have jhana, you have equanimity, you have the strength to resist your defilement. Then when you investigate to see the cause of your suffering comes from your craving or your attachment to things, then you just stop your craving, stop your attachment with equanimity. Like attachment to your body. When your body gets sick, you want it to get well. When it doesn't get well, you get suffering. And you want to stop the suffering, then you have to tell the mind that the body is not under your control. You cannot tell it to get well, when it gets sick. Only thing you can do is accept the body sickness, and then you won't have any craving or attachment to the body being well, getting well. So when there's no craving, then there will be no dukkha, no suffering. Then the mind can live with the sickness as if it doesn't as if the body doesn't get sick, because there's no dukkha. But in order to stop your craving, your attachment to good health, and you need to have equanimity first. So don't worry too much about contemplation or wisdom yet. You have to get to jhana first. Get to equanimity first. Once you have equanimity, you can remain calm and peaceful and not being disturbed by your sickness. When you realize that if you try to change or try to influence the body in any way, you might not be able to do it. And when you cannot do it, you get dukkha. If you know how to get dukkha, then you just have to leave the body alone. Let the body heal itself. In the case of death, you just have to let the body die. If you don't want to have any suffering, any dukkha. If you don't want to die, you don't want the body to die, you get lots of suffering, a lot of tormenting feeling,
Yeah.
fear, so forth.
Oh.
And to stop this, you need equanimity to be able to do it. When your wisdom tells you the problem is your attachment, the problem is your craving for the body not to die, but you cannot stop the body from dying. So your craving doesn't change anything. It only hurts yourself, only hurt the mind by creating suffering. If the mind doesn't want to have any suffering, then it has to stop its craving or its desire or its attachment to the body and let the body die. Leave the body alone. If you don't have equanimity, you won't be able to do this. Even if you know you have to let go, you cannot let go because your attachment is stronger than your mind to let go. Then you don't have the ability to let go yet without equanimity. So we have to practice letting go first by using meditation, mindfulness meditation to get to jhana, where then you can let go of things. Then when you come into a situation where you have suffering due to your attachment, then you can tell the mind to let go if you don't want to have any suffering. When you let go, then the mind becomes peaceful and no suffering. So in real terms of the practice, we have to go step by step. First step is mindfulness. If you don't have mindfulness, you won't be able to get to jhana. If you don't have jhana, you won't have equanimity. You won't have the ability to let go. So when you go use wisdom to teach yourself that the cause of your suffering is because of your attachment, you have to let go of your attachment. You won't be able to let go because you don't have equanimity yet. But if you already have equanimity, when you have suffering and when you investigate with wisdom, you'll find that your suffering is caused by your attachment. So you don't want to have any suffering, you just have to let go of the object that you're attached to, like your body. Understand?
Yes.
So you have to go step by step, like studying. Like this, when you learn, you start with A, B, C. You don't go to reading and writing right away.
Yeah.
When you don't know the A, B, C yet, you don't know how to spell yet. How can you read or write?
Kindergarten first, then don't go to the
Right.
university.
Yeah. If you can get into jhana, you can get to wisdom. You won't be able to understand what wisdom is about, really. So you need to first develop mindfulness. Meditate all day with mindfulness.
You said contemplation is not meditating. But what about like sometimes we can use like wisdom to calm our mind?
That's for those who already have equanimity, already have jhana. If you don't have jhana, you don't have mindfulness, cannot use wisdom to calm your mind.
But just a very surface, or like sometimes the surface also helps. Surface,
Well,
like listening to Dhamma sometimes really help too.
this can also help, but not much, not to the level where your mind can enter into jhana with wisdom. You can only stop your restlessness and agitation and prevent you from concentrating on your meditation object.
Oh,
Like watching your breath, you might still be attached to a certain issues,
yeah,
maybe about money, about business, about your son or your daughter, and you won't be able to focus on your breath. Then you
yeah,
have to use wisdom to teach the mind that whatever object that you are worrying about, they are all anicca, they will all die one day.
yeah.
So it's useless to worry about them because eventually they will die anyway. So when you
Oh,
see that in everything, then you can stop your worry, stop
yeah,
your attachment to those things, and then leave them alone, and then come back to meditate.
yeah, yeah. Is that what Long Tam Mahabu was talking about, or he's talking about something deeper? I don't like he was talking about wisdom. I forgot the term already, but something about wisdom can bring samadhi, something.
This wisdom develops samadhi.
Yes, is that what Long
This is
Tam
why I
Mahabu?
said you use the three characteristics to teach your
Oh,
mind to let go of the objects of your restlessness and agitation.
yes. Is that something? This is very. This is more
Unusual,
subtle. Oh, it's unusual. Oh,
unusual circumstance. Normal
oh,
when you don't have any issues, then you can
yeah.
focus on your breath or your
Oh,
mantra.
oh, I see. I see. Okay.
But sometimes you have some issues, like
Yeah.
your mother is in hospital and you
Mhm.
worry about her, so you cannot focus on your meditation.
Yeah.
So if you want to be able to focus on your meditation, you have to let go of your mother by accepting that eventually she's going to die anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because she's anicca, she's
Yeah.
anatta. So when you see anicca, anatta in your mother, and say, okay, leave her alone, then you can then come back and focus on your meditation.
Oh.
Or whatever issue they all if you see anicca anatta in those issues, you can let go of them. Your
Oh.
business is anicca anatta, so one day
Mm.
you're gonna lose your
Yes.
business. You don't have it forever, do you?
No.
Okay. So why worry about losing it? When you have to lose, you lose. You cannot stop it from losing.
Yeah.
Or the accident that you had, when it
Yeah.
happened, you could not stop it from happening. If you just
Yeah.
keep worrying about it, does it change anything? It doesn't change anything.
Mm.
The accident is still gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever you have any issues with anything, just see them as anicca, anatta.
Yeah. It's very helpful.
Then you will have no dukkha because you
Mm.
let go, and then you can come back and focus on whatever you want to focus upon.
Oh. But that's just a very surface, right? Like that's not really true.
It doesn't get you into jhana.
Oh,
You
okay.
still have to come back and watch your breath or recite the mantra to get into jhana.
Yeah.
Unless something very uh, can't think of the word, real critical or real very strong, like you're
Mm.
facing death, for instance,
Mm.
and then you investigate the nature of your body as anicca, anatta, and
Mm.
let go of your attachment and willing to let the body die. If you can let
Mm.
go of the body and let the body die, then you might not be able to enter into jhana.
Oh.
You have to have something real strong. Like when you come face to face with a tiger or something, and
Yeah.
you become very fearful, afraid, then you use wisdom to teach the mind to let go of your body because the body doesn't belong to you. The body is gonna die anyway, sooner or later. Maybe now is the time for it to die. So if you can
Oh.
accept death at that time, then your mind will be able to let go of your attachment to the body, and the restlessness and agitation will disappear, and the mind will enter into jhana.
Oh.
You need something real strong to force the
Strong.
mind to jhana.
Like Ajaan Chok. Was it Ajaan Chok? I don't know.
Ajahn Chah,
Chok.
yeah, หลวงปู่ช
Chok.
อบ
Oh yeah. And
He like to walk meditating at night. Walk,
the
and he
tiger.
come face to face with the tiger. Then he has strong mindfulness, so that he keep the mindfulness, keep the mind from reacting, you see,
Oh,
and teach the mind to let go of the body. And then when the mind let go of the body, the mind go into jhana,
oh,
leave the body. When you're in jhana, you leave the body temporarily.
oh. And I don't think he knows what happened, right? Like but the tiger left him alone, right?
Because the tiger doesn't know he's a human. He's still. He's standing still. He's like a tree to the tiger. There's no movement.
Oh,
The tiger couldn't tell the difference from a body standing still to a tree, right? It's,
oh.
it's similar.
And like the Buddha's father you mentioned before, also he before death, something like he was facing death too, and then
Yeah,
he
he was very ill,
mm,
and so the Buddha taught him to let go of the body, and he let go, and he became enlightened.
mm, extreme situation sometimes.
Yeah, you need extreme strength, something really, really strong to push your mind to into jhana. You need
Oh,
to lose something extreme, lose your
yeah.
body, lose your business, maybe, I don't know, lose your wife or lose your husband.
That's extreme.
Has to be a big event.
Yeah,
It's
something you
better
can.
to practice every day then, I think. Just to be just to be sure.
But if you don't have mindfulness, you won't be able to concentrate your mind to investigate.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be just just so fearful. You just want to run
Yeah.
away from the situation more than anything
Yeah.
else. So it's not easy. It's not
Not
easy
easy,
to
yeah.
use wisdom to get your mind into
Yeah.
jhana, into samadhi.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
It sounds easy, but in real life, it's not easy.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. Not, yeah.
It's easier to use mindfulness, to use mantra.
Yeah, practice daily.
Yeah. But you have to practice all day long. You have to be mindful all day long. So when
Yeah,
you sit and meditate, your mind won't be running all over the place.
that one also not easy. Practice all day long. Yeah, but no easy way anyways. No, you always say
No.
no pain, no gain. No.
If it's easy, then there'll be lots of Buddhas around.
Yeah.
There's only one Buddha,
Yeah.
and many 100 million of years before a Buddha can appear on the world on the
Yeah. That's a good point.
like somebody asked, how many noble disciples are there compared to non-noble disciples? The
Oh,
Buddha said, look at the cow. The cow
oh,
had two horns,
yeah.
and the hair have countless of hair.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the number of
Wow.
the noble disciple. The horns are the number of the disciples,
Oh,
and the
wow.
hair are the numbers of those unenlightened beings like us.
Wow. Oh. But when he's talking about noble disciple, he's talking about like Sotapanna and up. Like is that
Yeah.
the
It,
oh, okay.
once they become a noble disciple, it's just a matter of time for them to become an
Oh,
arahant.
okay, okay. Oh. But it's not impossible. You always give us hope. It's not easy, but it's also not impossible.
If it's impossible, he won't teach in the first place. At
Yeah.
first, he thought he didn't want to teach because he thought it was impossible to teach people to become enlightened. But then,
Oh,
after some careful consideration, he realized that people are different. There are
oh,
those who with higher ability to attain than those, and so he graded the people into four type of lotuses.
yeah, yeah.
So then he said, okay, there are people he could teach, and there are people he couldn't teach. So he chose the people he could teach.
Oh. Good thing he changed his mind.
Yeah. At first he just thought about not wanting to do the job because it's difficult because
Yeah.
he only saw those people who are hard to teach. But then after careful consideration, then you see there are other people who are able to be taught, but they are in a small number,
Oh,
like those who are already ordained as monks.
oh. The probability is too low. If the
Yeah,
horn against the hair,
yeah.
the probability is so low.
So during his early mission, he went to the monks first. He taught the monks first.
Yeah,
First,
because the Buddha
the
can
five
see.
ascetics first. Yeah. The five
Oh,
ascetic, because they already have sila, they already have samadhi.
oh,
What they lack is the Four Noble Truths and the three characteristics of existence.
oh,
So it's easy. So when he gave the first discourse, one of the five become enlightened right away.
yeah.
So
Very
during
nice.
his early days of dispensation, he only taught to the monk only, and he could produce thousands of arahant within the 7 month period from
Oh,
the from the from the time when he gave the first sermon to
yeah.
the Maka Busha day. 7 months
Oh,
later, there were already
oh,
1,250 arahant came together to pay respect to him.
oh, oh.
But
1,000.
then once all the top tiers is gone, then he has to go to the second tier and the third tier. Not the fourth one. The fourth one he said no, impossible to teach that. Those who doesn't believe in his teaching, so it's no point to teach them.
He also taught the Dewa too, right? At night, like
Yeah,
he.
and those deva who are interested, they can communicate with him to his jhana, his psychic power.
Oh,
You,
and they
you have to
also
have psychic power in order to communicate with the spiritual beings.
oh,
And not every arahant have this psychic power. Some do, some don't. So those who have can then teach the devas, teach the
oh,
spiritual being. Those who doesn't have the psychic power will not be able to teach
oh.
to the spiritual beings.
Ajahn Man.
Ajaan has the psychic power. He teaches to the spiritual beings. They come to listen to his Dhamma talk at night.
Oh,
But not everyone. Not everyone who become enlightened have this psychic power. This is considered to be bonuses that they have,
oh,
maybe accumulated in the past life before.
yeah.
Because you can have psychic power without becoming enlightened.
Oh,
That's why you have psychic people, but they're not enlightened.
oh. But it's not a good thing. Not necessarily a good thing.
Not necessarily, and it can become a distraction. Because some people think having psychic power is better than becoming enlightened.
Oh,
Because having psychic power, you can sell, you can make money from
Also can make
from
money.
psychic power. Yeah, you can become a fortune
Yeah,
teller.
fortune teller.
But if you are enlightened, you can only teach people to get rid of their defilement. And
Yeah.
people don't want to get rid of the defilement anyway. They want to cling to their possession, their everything. And you teach them to let go. They don't want to let go. But
That's
if
the
you have
fault.
psychic power, you can teach them to become richer if they do a certain thing.
Oh.
Okay, I think we are just
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad.
no question, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no
Thank
more
you.
question.
Okay, Lavan. Hi, Lavan. Haven't seen you for a few weeks.
Hi. Hi, Ajaan. Yeah, sometimes I have to leave early, so sometimes I join and left halfway.
What time is it now in California?
I think it's like 7.
7. Okay. 7.
Taja, I have a question. I heard that sometime like if we got reborn in the Deva realm, you can still practice the Dhamma in the Deva realm and become enlightened that way. Is that
Only when you become a Sotapanna. If you're not Sotapanna, you cannot proceed on your own. You need a teacher. You need an Arahant or a Buddha who have psychic power to teach you first. Like the Buddha taught his mother to become a Sotapanna. Once she became a Sotapanna, then she can continue on her practice on her own. She knows the path already toward Nibbana. She knows the stream to Nibbana. Stream enterer. But if you're not a stream enterer, you don't know which stream to enter. So you need someone to teach you the right stream to enter.
so? Not all Devas are stream enters.
No.
Oh, okay.
They're just like us. They're still learning how to enter the stream. But they need someone like the Buddha or the noble disciple to teach us how to enter the stream. But once we enter the stream, then we don't need anybody to teach us. If we have, it will be faster. But if we don't have, we can go on our own using trial and error method. But with someone who already fully enlightened, then they can point to the right path right away, straight to the point.
I'm just curious if the Buddha is still communicating with other beings.
You have to ask him. You have to have psychic power to communicate with him. What do you want to know that for? It doesn't matter to your becoming enlightened or not. So don't worry about things that doesn't contribute to your enlightenment, wasting your time, your precious time on earth, because you don't know how much longer you will live. So better concentrate on using the time profitably on things that will help you enlighten, like how to meditate, how to get into jhana, for instance. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Nita and Saket.
Namaskaram, Ajaan.
Yes, how are you?
Doing good. Thank you, Ajaan. And how are you, Ajaan?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Ajaan, I had a question. So one is, of course, you advised us to do the 6-hour challenge.
Mhm.
And when possible, I'm trying to do so when time permits. And I also wanted to know that on certain days, instead of that, maybe sitting and walking meditation, alternating that for a long period of time. What do you suggest, Ajaan? Is that okay on certain days and certain days 6-hour challenge?
It's up to you. See, the harder the challenge, the more rewarding the result. Yeah. The easier the challenge, the less rewarding is the result you get.
Okay, yes.
You can just practice normal mindfulness from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, but you won't get as much as like forcing your body to become still or to be in one place, because then the mind has to be you need a lot more mindfulness to keep the body still.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Ajaan. And in case time permits, then if we want to block out, let's say, few days, I don't know, maybe 2-3 days, maybe a week, for maybe like our own at-home meditation program,
Yes, the more the better. Intensive practice, less communicating with other people. or sensual objects. Try to restrain your mind from accessing all the sensual objects by staying secluded, alone by yourself, and do only meditation or mindfulness, or listening to Dhamma talk, or reading Dhamma books.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, I will work on these items, Rajan.
Yeah, you can choose the menu. It's like going to a restaurant. You can choose the item you want to eat, then you can order the item that you want to eat. You want to take the 6 hour challenge, or you just want to take a normal mindfulness challenge, doing from getting up to going to sleep, then you just choose whichever method you like to do. Yeah. But sometimes you want to make the practice to go faster, so you have to increase the challenge. And sometimes you might want to take fasting to help speed up your practice also. Not eating at all, just drinking water, for instance, for a few days, 3 days or something like that. Then you are forced to use mindfulness to deal with your suffering from hunger. You have to stop your mental hunger by using mindfulness. So you're forced to develop more mindfulness to deal with your situation.
Okay, maybe I'll not go for fasting and water only right now, Rajan.
Don't worry, I'm just mentioning it just in case you're
Yes.
interested in the future.
Later,
Later. Everything I say is not forced upon you, okay? It's up to you. It's just
Yes.
a recommendation, that's all.
No, certainly, certainly, Rajan. But this is also very helpful. It gives me something to plan around and work towards. Whenever time permits, whenever that opportunity arises. Yes.
Yeah. Because some of the challenges you might not hear if you haven't gone and lived with those who practice in the forest. Those who practice in the forest, they use a lot of challenges to speed up their practice. So I just introduce you to these challenges just in case you're interested. That's all.
Of course, yeah. No, certainly. In fact, earlier I was having, for most of this year, I was having some issues with my blood pressure. And so I wasn't able to skip the evening meal. But recently I've been able to, I met a doctor who found out I was being over-medicated. And anyway, so now that issue is sorted. So
Okay,
now
good.
I can slowly start again, skipping evening meal, and slowly I'm working towards
Yeah, you
that.
can do it slowly, moderately. You don't have to do it extremely yet. Like instead of the 6 hour challenge, you might just want to do the 1 hour challenge first, You don't have to do the 6 hour right away. But you can work up from 1 hour to 2 hour to eventually up to 6 eventually.
Yes, I'm able to do the 6 hour challenge, Rajan.
Okay, good.
Couple times last week.
You find it beneficial? Do you find it beneficial?
Yes, yes, very much, very much. Difficult also, but it's becoming less difficult with each time I do it. And definitely I find it beneficial. Yes.
It will help you to deal with your mental issues easier when you have some mental issue once you have practiced the 6 hour challenge, because you have a lot more mindfulness to deal with your mental issues. Okay.
Thank you, Rajan.
Nita?
No question, Rajan. Just wanted to pay my respect and show my gratitude for where for the place where we are right now. We were thinking that it's because of you that we could quit our jobs and really dedicate our time towards Dhamma practice and to keep progressing in that. My progress is a little slow and gradual, but I'm still there.
Yeah. Some people start slow but go fast in the end. Some people start fast but then turn slow in the end. You never know.
Yes, yes. The consistency is there, so it's contented.
Just keep on practicing. Just keep on practicing mindfulness. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Praja.
All right. Next, Nining from Indonesia. You didn't get in last week, I heard.
Yeah, Ajahn. I'm waiting until the end, but it's okay. I do meta. I do dana for other participant.
Okay.
I can
Good.
use to mobile anyway.
Yeah.
So, Ajahn, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This contemplation become my second nature now,
Okay.
and I'm very happy.
Uh,
And I'm very happy, and because my ability to accommodate the changing situation to my body and my mind has become better since I learned from Ajahn. So I have more flexible Ajahn,
okay.
accept my acceptance
More
become,
acceptance.
yeah,
Yeah. Not resisting anymore. Not resisting the truth. Accepting the
no
truth.
no resistance.
Mm.
I slowly give up my hair, my my body weight, because I'm fasting 12 days in a month. So I don't eat 12 days in a month. Yeah, I want to focus to rely only on mindfulness and wisdom mostly.
You do 12-day fasting at a time, or separate them?
First, I do 7 days. I 7 days, and then I manage my schedule. Since I still have to take care of my mom to go to the hospital, so I don't eat 3 days in a week.
I see.
So I manage the schedule, Ajahn. So
Okay.
I become
But
mindful all the time.
Good.
Yeah.
And you can handle your hunger.
Yeah, hunger cannot hurt my mind anymore, Ajahn. I believe, yeah, because I'm gonna die anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm
So,
not.
so
Yeah.
fasting is not the big issue. Once you can deal with the big issue is death, with death, then other issues are not as big anymore.
Yeah, that's why I think my big issue is just facing the death, because like when I hear any a question in Ajahn Dhamma talk in front of the kuti, that if we go, I mean, in a war, that sometimes we want to protect our mother, and Ajahn said that, yeah, you can give up your life maybe if you don't I mean, if you don't want to kill them. So if they want to kill our mother and you want to give dana, so maybe you can go in front of your mother and they will kill you. Is it correct, Ajahn? I mean,
It's up to you. It's your body.
that's why it's so inspire me a lot, Ajahn, because we don't want to kill someone, and when someone want to kill us or to kill our beloved ones, so we can let go our life.
Yes, just let it happen. If you cannot stop, then what can you do? If you cannot stop them, then they're just gonna kill you anyway, right? So
Yeah.
if you willingly accept that, then there will be no suffering for you.
And the practice, when I keep on doing and practice more and more fasting, my acceptance and I mean, I become more easy to let go, Ajahn.
Yes, you have more equanimity. What it
Yeah,
is.
just let it comes
Let
and
it,
go. Let
yeah,
it comes and go by itself.
everything is anatta, not under your control.
Yeah. And I love when Ajahn said that take whatever comes and let whatever goes. I think it represents the anicang, lukang, and anatang, Ajahn. Is it correct, Ajahn?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Anatta is to see that everything is not under your control. So when you cannot control things, then you just have to let them be, right?
Yeah.
Let them alone.
Yeah, that's
Everything is like the weather. Let the weather come and go.
sera.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
why
will be, will be.
because the real truth is that aging sickness and that it's that
Yeah.
the big picture.
Yeah. The real thing is to protect your mind from suffering. That's all. The mind suffer because the mind cling or attached to things. Once you let go of your attachment, then your mind is safe from suffering. No suffering in the mind.
Yeah, now I become watcher. I don't I don't think too much and just merely know, like Ajahn said. But that kind of behavior, it built by my practice, Ajahn.
Mm.
Because of my practice, that's why I practice more and more because the result is very good.
Mm. Yes, you have to meditate also, not just thinking only.
Yeah, I
Right.
meditate every day.
Okay, good.
Become mindful.
All day
Also,
long.
yeah, stay with my body as much as possible.
Mm.
Kayak Nupasana.
And then you sit down and meditate also.
Yeah, I meditate.
Okay.
And yeah,
Do sitting meditation also.
yeah, that's my favorite time, Ajahn.
Okay, good.
No one,
Uh,
yeah, I prefer do sitting meditation to everything, Ajahn.
Good. Because
Because
that will give you happiness. When when you meditate, your mind becomes calm and you feel happy.
yeah, and that's why I'm happy most all the time.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Anything
you.
else?
No, Ajahn. Thank you, Ajahn, for the teaching. Thank
You're
you, Buddha, for
welcome.
the teaching.
Next, Rohini from the UK. Yeah, we have a lady from the UK early on, Andrew, I think. I thought
Hello,
you might know
Ajahn. How
her.
are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. My practice is going well, and I try to follow Ajah's advice as much as I can, although it is not perfect. Yeah, and it's a great. It is. I feel it is a greatest blessing to have Ajah's teaching. You see, it changed my mind, changed my life, and changed my spiritual path. And now I have experienced the peace and calm in my mind. So I keep practicing, and
And you don't need anything. Once you can meditate, then you can be happy with meditation.
yeah, I experience that. I really now I don't pray for. I
Sensual
still,
pleasure.
yeah, no, I don't. It's much. I would say about 80-90% less than before. But I still care because I cook. Sometimes I still go for certain food that I like. That kind of things
Yes.
still there.
Mm.
So
Try to resist your desire to cook the food you like.
yeah.
Cook the food that is good for the body, not for your.
If somebody's, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat anyway. So if somebody's offering me anything, it's my circumstances. So if somebody's offering me anything, whatever they give to me, as long as it's vegetarian, so I will accept and eat. But it's not this is I have to cook. So I look for food that I like.
Look at the food as medicine that you take for your body.
But
It-
I think I still enjoy that. So, so I think I should go for a very strong kind of fasting, long-term fasting or something like that to get rid of this craving. So I'm thinking of that.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's something that I have to deal with now. Otherwise, I don't have any craving for talking to people or meeting up with people or buying things and that and this, or going to places or
No entertainment, no entertainment.
no entertainment at all.
Okay.
It's actually now in my mind.
So
No,
you're
no.
actually living in a temple, and your house has become a temple now.
Yes, it is like a temple, really. Yeah.
Good.
My life is like a hermit's anyway. So
Mhm.
yeah, I thanks Ajahn. I don't know how I'm very much grateful. You see the at
Good.
least at least last part latter part of my life, I met Ajahn. So and Ajah's teaching is the greatest blessing.
You can be
Yeah, I mustn't
happy.
miss this
You
opportunity.
you're happy living alone, not feeling lonely.
Oh, no, no.
Okay,
I'm
good.
very much happy. I'm very much happy to live alone. I don't want any
Body now.
any contact with anybody, because even if I do have any contact, that is only
Out of necessity, not out of
yeah,
pleasure. Okay,
yeah.
good. You're on the
So
right track. You're on the right track.
I actually, yeah, my greatest
Mm.
um uh,
Stay
greatest
stay
respect,
mindful. Stay mindful all day
my
long.
greatest respect to Ajahn to
Okay.
give us this teaching. I mean,
Practice mindfulness all day long.
yeah,
Okay.
it's good, but I watch my breath most of the time.
Okay. You can
Yeah,
watch
and
anything you like.
I do walking meditation as well.
Okay.
Thank you,
Good.
Ajahn. Thank you so much.
That's the time pass quickly.
Yes, I try to yeah, I follow a schedule. Yeah, so this yeah.
Okay.
So when I feel kind of like not I can't when I can't meditate or my mind, so I listen to Ajah's Dhamma talk or read Dhamma books or something like that.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Just have your time, have your day occupied with practicing.
Also only practice,
Okay.
either
Good.
sitting or walking or listen to Ajah's Dhamma talk or reading books, Ajah's
I'll
teaching.
be mindful with whatever you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you, Ajahn. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Next, Masha from Ohio.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think the practice is going
Pretty
well.
calm. Pretty calm.
Yeah, last week I was watching on the Facebook live stream, and it's so helpful when you say the same things over and over and over. Like you're telling us that to see things like the weather, like our moods and the state of our body and mind, that it's all coming and going like the weather.
Not under our control, really.
Yeah. So last week, that really it penetrated deeper. And so I had like a really great week of just watching everything coming and going.
That's right.
And it's like, okay, I'm not controlling this. And then the more I see that I'm not controlling, I'm more in that empty space of just merely knowing.
That's right.
And then there's no problem when I'm in that space.
Yes.
And then I'm happier. People around me are happier. It's like the whole thing, it's like a complete package where I'm happier. People are happier when they're around me, and, less trouble back and forth with people. Although I did have one confrontation with my oldest grandson. and that was upsetting. But he's had some mental health challenges and is having trouble figuring out what to do with his life. And he made a comment to his mother. I was there, his mother was there, and he was there. And it was, I'm not even going to repeat it, what he said about his mother. And I called him out for it. And of course, then, you know, I said something, he said something. And so I just stirred up the whole hornet's nest. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid those kinds of things. You know, even though I can be empty much of the time, there are certain situations where I fall into the trap of reacting.
Because you
know.
don't see it, you didn't see it as the weather. See?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was seeing everybody as a person, like
That's right.
he was the son and she was the parent, and then I was the judge, and no, you can't say this about your mother, and the whole thing just blew up. And but anyway, that's done and gone. And but yeah.
Just try to leave everything alone. Only interfere if you are asked to or can do something about it. If you cannot do anything about it, then just better to leave it alone.
Just mind my own business, basically. Just take care of myself.
Stay in your knowing sphere.
That's right. It's like it's either knowing or not knowing.
Or reacting.
Yeah. But I'm really happy because I feel like I'm more in the knowing than I am.
The more mindfulness you have, the more you will stay in the knowing area. The less mindfulness, then the more reacting you will become.
Yeah.
So stay mindful and keep practicing meditation.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I'm starting to notice, and I don't know if it's just that I'm getting older and I don't remember things as well, but when I have like a good meditation and I reach that empty area, it's like the empty room, and the breath comes in, the breath leaves, the thought comes and it's gone. A lot of times when the meditation is finished, I can't remember what happened.
What happened in meditation?
Yeah, like the,
it doesn't
I
matter.
know that I was doing a certain.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
It's gone. It has become the past. Whether you remember it or not doesn't matter. Stay in the present. Keep your mind in the present. Keep it merely knowing. Don't try to become inquisitive.
Like sometimes I'm thinking, oh, I need to remember how I, the chain of events, what I did, how I investigated, how I ended up in the empty area, and but just to let it all go, I guess. Let it.
If you can remember, it will be good for your next practice. So you can repeat the same thing again.
Yeah.
But if you cannot remember, then don't worry about it. You can, when you restart, you'll probably remember. Because it will become second nature to you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can remember, and when the time for you to do the practice, you can still forget.
That's right. I'm not controlling anything.
Yeah. So just be mindful, that's all. Stay mindful.
That is so true. Okay. I think that's all.
Okay.
But thank you. Thank you so much.
You can you can meditate all day by being mindful all day.
Yeah, I think I've been more mindful than I give myself credit for sometimes. Especially us Westerners, we tend to be very self-critical and undermine our accomplishments or fail to see, like, I can't be mindful all day. Maybe I am, pretty mindful all day. And I think as we practice, we need to give credit, pat yourself on the back and say, yeah, I'm doing it, instead of like, oh, I can't do it. I think a lot of people, like in my Western meditation group, they don't have the confidence that they can do the practice, and they don't acknowledge when the practice is happening correctly. And then they're just kind of confused all the time. But that's why we need a teacher. That's why we need a good teacher like you. And that group that I'm in, it's all volunteers. We don't have a monk or a formal teacher. But yeah, I appreciate your extreme consistency in the teaching, because we're not left with any confusion about what to do, how to practice, and all of that.
Okay, good.
Been a great benefit for me.
Happy to be of service to you and all.
Oh.
It's a good way of passing the time.
Oh, yes.
Doing something useful to other people.
Yeah. Well, you surely are. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Indira and Dr. Pia. Is he still working? I saw him was here before.
Good morning from Toronto, Ajaan. Yes, he just had to see some patients. We was listening, and the questions that Chick asked, it was so helpful. We learned so much, and some of the questions actually both of us wanted to ask, like she asked. And so thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and experiences with all of us. Thank you, Ajaan.
Okay, if Dr. Pia come back, we'll come back to him. Okay.
Oh, he's here.
Okay. Want to listen to his comment because he always got some scriptural commentary. Okay. You have any comment as regarding to what we said today?
I had a question about the teaching is gradual, right? All Buddha's teachings
It's step by step.
Anupubba, Kirimubba, Pratipada. Step by step, yeah. So the Satipatthana Sutra itself, practice 2 is step by step. So we start with the Kayanupassana, then you get a jhanas, 4th jhana, and then with the 4th jhana, you see Chittanu, whatever the order, Chittanu, Dhammanu, Passana, Vedanu, Passana, usually Vedanu, Chittanu, that order. So that's when you really see, although theoretically this studied the text, but you really see the Chittanu, Dhammanu at that level when the mind is so quiet, when the first thought comes out, first feeling, perception, anicca, dukkha, anatta, and then it goes away. Again, so you extend your equanimity further by wisdom at this stage. Is it correct?
No. Well, you use wisdom to protect your equanimity from being overrun by your craving, by your defilements.
So at that stage, your mind is so quiet, like nothing comes, thoughts are gone. But the first thought arises is Chittanu. I mean, you see, then use your wisdom and see it's arising and pass away. It doesn't stay. So you back to base, like keep at your base with the equanimity base.
Only when you are attacked by your craving, then you lose your equanimity base.
Equanimity.
Then you have to use wisdom, the 3 characteristics, to teach the mind to stop the cravings.
Yeah.
Then you can return back to your base again.
Yeah. Because even the thought comes, the thought will perpetuate when there's only craving. But if you know the thought arising and passing away, there is no craving. There's no
But
prapancha anymore.
beside the thought, what you see, what you hear also can
Yes.
can create your craving also.
Yeah, but at that stage, the hearing, the senses, five senses generally completely shut off. You don't even think about the senses. Senses may come into play later if you keep carry on with the thought, and then you want to see when you want to hear, then you pull up your never mind. So
But
so get more in the senses.
you don't think, but when sometimes you in real life you still have to come and meet people, see things, and hear things. And when you see things and hear things, your craving can come up also.
Come up again.
Not from the thought themselves.
Yes.
But by when I see you and you start to say something bad to me, for instance, I can get bad cravings from here.
So these are the defilements underlying which
Anushya,
the
That
trains or asavas which
that
trigger.
destroy the equanimity.
Yes.
Then you use wisdom to get rid of this defilement. Then you can return to equanimity without having to use mindfulness.
That's right.
So the hindrance at that stage of equanimity is the underlying defilements. That those are the hindrances, right?
They are the fetters.
Fetters.
They are the fetters, the 10 fetters that you
That's
have to get rid of in order to retain your equanimity. Once you get rid of all the 10 fetters, then you have permanent equanimity, which is nibbana.
That's right.
So
Clear enough?
Very clear. Very clear.
You have to first get rid of the 5 hindrances to get into jhana.
Yeah, of course, jhanas. Yes.
Once you have the jhana, then you still have the 10 fetters that will try to destroy your equanimity.
So there's somebody all the time trying to mara.
That's right. Try to destroy your equanimity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one question, Ajaan. Now, Buddha always, when he speaks, he said, Dana, Sila Bhavana, like generosity, morality, and Bhavana. Now, some people, they just go straight into Bhavana and they just do it, and they're not interested in these two. They think that if you sit, meditate, but isn't it important to have the other two? Like, because Buddha very categorically said that those two are very important.
Because eventually you're going to have to give up all your money to become a monk.
Exactly.
So if you cannot give a small percentage now, how can you be able to relinquish all your wealth? Because you want to live a life that doesn't rely on money. If you want to go to Nibbana, you have to give up all your reliance on money, on sensual pleasures. You use money to give you sensual pleasure, really, basically. So if you still rely on money, rely on sensual pleasures, you will not be able to go to Nibbana. You will not meditate successfully either. Because you can always, when you meditate and you're not successful, then you can always fall back to your sensual pleasure because you have the money.
I think that's a thing.
That's poison.
Yeah, but if you don't have any money to buy an essential pleasure, then you have to force yourself to just stick with your meditation. Even though you're not succeeding yet, you still have to push it.
That's happiness. You have to push for your happiness there.
That's
Because no sensory, you cannot buy high sensory pleasures that time. So you have to depend on your jhana.
That's right. You have no money. So you have to rely on your mindfulness practice to bring you the happiness from jhana.
Yes. That's higher.
The more you meditate.
That's why when you become monk, you're not allowed to possess any money or any possession. You're only allowed to have the 4 basic requisite of life. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
Makes sense. Yes.
So much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
Next.
Okay. Next, Lynn from Indonesia.
Good evening, Ajaan. Hope you are well.
Yes, I am fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, that's good. I've got a question regarding meditation. So lately I was a bit agitated, maybe because of the big protest that happened in Indonesia 2 weeks ago. So
Because
was
you're not mindful, you let your mind go and go after those issues, those events. You're not pulling your mind back away from those events.
yes, I followed the news actually.
Yeah, you shouldn't see. You know the consequence of following the news.
It was quite bad actually 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah, this is anicca, anatta. You didn't see that also. It's a weather. Maybe it's a storm. Compared to a storm, when you have a storm, what happened? You get a lot of destruction, right? It's the same way with people burning down houses. It's like a storm. It's anicca, it's anatta. You cannot stop it. So I get upset about it. You can change anything in a
worried
way.
actually.
Uh,
Yes, that's true.
it's your
So-
craving, your desire not to have things to be normal, to be perfect. See? So when things are not normal, perfect, you become upset. But if you see it as the weather, then you know you cannot expect perfection all the time. Things will go bad sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. Just like the storm, that eventually there's going to be a big storm coming, right? Sooner or later. Volcano eruption. You have a lot of volcanoes in Indonesia.
Yeah.
So these things are like natural phenomena. Only we call them human, that's all. But they are natural phenomena. Even human are natural phenomena.
Yeah.
So you have to see them all as anatta, no self, no human. So the force of nature is working on these things. See? Then you will not feel upset because you know there's nothing you can do about it anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. So it happened 2 weeks ago. So I realized that I was very unmindful because of that situation. So last week I tried to meditate a bit longer. So I was able to meditate as usual, about 6 hours or so. And about 2 days ago, I did the same routine. And I realized that my mindfulness is getting back again. And my questions for tonight is, why is it that when we are able to stay longer with the breath, the joy within will come out?
Because the mind become calm. When the mind become calm, the happiness will rise.
Okay.
That's all. Because there are less craving, let's put it that way. Craving are like fire. They're hot. And mindfulness is cold, it's cool. See? When mindfulness is stronger than the cravings, then the temperature reduces in the mind. Then the mind becomes cooler, feel happier. So you should practice mindfulness all day long, not just the 6 hour sitting that you do.
I try to actually.
Why not? You can do mindfulness with your daily activity, with whatever you do.
Yeah.
You don't have to limit your activity. You still can continue doing your activity, but be mindful of the activity. That's all.
I teach, so I need to engage with students.
Mindful. You can be mindful with your teaching. Mindful with your reaction to your student. Stay mindful. Then you're actually meditating while you're teaching, while you're working.
Yeah, right now I just meditate 3 hours a day. That's my meditating time.
That's the formal one. That's the sitting
Yes.
meditation. But you can do the informal one also. You might not get the best result from them, but you still get at least half of the result from your activity, mindfulness. Better than nothing,
That's true.
So when you come and meditate, you have stronger mindfulness, and your meditation can be better, can be more calmer and easier.
I'll try harder tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, do it until it becomes second nature to you. Then you'll find that your practice is going better and better.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ajaan.
You're wasting your precious time away, throwing your mindfulness away when you can use it.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
That's right. Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Ajaan. I don't have any questions tonight. Just glad to be listening in.
Okay. Well, last but not least is Steph from Oregon. Yeah, I think you almost last, I'm not sure. Any comment, any question?
Yeah, I've been working really hard during the week. So what I do is I wake up and I do a nice long sit, and then I get the kids ready to go to school, and then I practice mindfulness throughout the day. I sit in the backyard underneath a tree. It's just wonderful, my week. But then the weekend, when I have to be busy and I have to leave, that's where I can get grumpy. And so while
You lost your
driving,
mindfulness. You lost your mindfulness.
yes. And I was driving and I got really grumpy, and it came to my mind. It was like, you need to breathe. If you were breathing, you wouldn't hold on to this anger. And I was able to breathe and I was calm. But then on the way back home, it happened again. So it is just that I need to work on my mindfulness. I have
Yes.
to.
Okay. Continuous.
Okay. Continuous. Okay. So even though I'm doing really well during the week, the weekends. Okay. All right. Just try harder. Okay.
Okay, good though. At
Yeah,
least you,
I'm
now you know where the problem is. The problem
Yeah.
is your lack of mindfulness.
It is. It is. Yeah. Always. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Ajaan. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I think Pauline Soon is our last participant. Hello, first time to see your face. Have heard your question for many years now. Can you unmute your microphone first?
Okay. Is it
Okay.
now?
Yes, go ahead. Do you have any question?
Okay. Prachan. Actually, I'm the beginner of Dharma. Since 2020. At the time was COVID season. So I was starting with this meditation, and then without knowing of the Dharma. So I still remember I just sitting and after all with the long hour I sit, and then after all I got the experience very fast. Is it? I still remember that I talked to Ajaan, say that I got the experience of a very peace and calm and happy experience. So I do talk to Ajaan. Then after all, Ajaan talk to me, answer to me, say that if like that means you have to become monk. I still remember. So so at this moment after 5 years, and then my practice was become weak and weak, and then it's something like not like the previous time, not like the previous time that made me so happy and peace and calm. So I just want to ask Prachan, what should I do? But actually I knew that I was unmindful. I was unmindful, and then I can't make it like those days. I can't make it like those days that I practice. That's a problem. So like those days I can meditate for maybe continuously. I sitting. But now maybe once a day I just sitting for morning and night. That's all. That will be my problem. And then the other thing is I am very difficult to mindful in a whole day. I mean the daily life very difficult. I always forgetting, always forgetting about the mindful for the whole day long. That's my problem. So I actually I do not want to come in the zone. Actually, I used to ask the question from Ajaan by writing and comment. That's my wish. And then after all, since something happening to my mind, something that uh, something very sad of my practice. Then after all, tonight I come in. Actually, I've been coming, zooming. I'm trying for 3 times, but this is a final time that I got it. So
Good.
I just want to ask from Prachan, my problem. Thank you, Prachan.
Your problem is you need to be more forceful with your practice. You have to set up schedules and try to stick to the schedule of practice. Say, if you don't have a schedule, then your mind doesn't feel like it needs to do it. But if you have set up the schedule, like, okay, meditate at 8 o'clock, meditate at 10 o'clock, then when the time comes, then you will have to do it. See? You have to
Yeah.
have discipline.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I still remember Achan answer say that, the lay person is very difficult to, maybe very difficult to go in for samadhi or maybe jhana or all kind of things. So sometimes the mind is thinking, oh, it's very difficult. The kilesa is telling me many things. you know, very difficult. The layperson very difficult to go in for jhana, to become maybe enlightened of sotapan, all kind of things. So can Prachan advise me on that?
Well, like I say, it's not impossible. It might be harder for lay people to practice meditation than for monks. But if you're still a lay person, you can still practice meditation, but maybe not as easy as if you
Very
are a
monk.
monk. Yeah. So if you want to have easy practice, then you have to become a monk, like me. Then you have more time, more condition that will support your meditation practice. So if you're still a layman, you can still practice. You just have to be more forceful, more disciplined with yourself. That's all.
But now, Prachan, I can notice that my mind now is going to be frustrated, and then because of after 5 years, that will be my result. You know, something that something that not achieving in my meditation. So
You have to forget about your past achievement and start from scratch again. Start from because right now you don't have any achievement at all, and the
yeah,
past achievement doesn't count anymore. See, so you have to start from scratch start with mindfulness.
yeah. But it's very difficult to practice for the daily mindfulness. Is it, Prachan?
It is, but it's not so hard though. Just be mindful of what you do. That's all. Stay with your
Mhm.
body. Keep
Yeah,
watching your body. Don't let
yeah.
your mind go think about other things. What's so
Mhm.
difficult about that?
Yeah, correct. But it's
Okay.
always difficult. Always forgetting, Prachan. And then the other thing is because I was in my house, and then many activities happening in my house. If you compare to those day in a time of a COVID, it's nothing happening. It's nothing. I mean, uh,
Okay. So you have
uh
to go to a place where there's nothing happening. You have to go to a temple or monastery and stay there for a few days at a time.
yeah.
Go to meditation retreat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, we're running out of time for tonight.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you
Prachan.
for, okay.
Thank you,
Good,
Prachan.
good to see you first time.
Yeah, thank you, Prachan.
You're welcome. Okay, we'll go to Kunjup now for the remaining questions.
We have we have 5 questions this evening, and the first 4 questions are from the assistant Gmail, and they're from Lana. Question 1: does kissing break the 3rd precept?
Kissing.
Yes.
Well, it's starting to break the precept. You have to be sleeping with each other before you finally breaking the precept.
Question 2: is sex before marriage counted as a sin in Buddhism?
It's considered to be sexual misconduct.
Question 3: if one is fully independent adult woman, including financially independent from her parents, would it still break the precept regarding sexual misconduct?
Well, according to Buddhism, you have sex only to your married partner, like your husband.
Question 4: do adult women still need parents' permission to engage in sexual activities?
I guess, I don't know, according to the tradition, I guess, if the tradition say you can do sexual conduct without your permission, then you can do it. Yeah? It's a matter of cultural standard, I guess.
And the last question is from Ananda Kaur from Facebook. Bante, is it true that our suffering comes about because of our mental stories? If we stop thinking, suffering stops. Is this correct?
Partially correct. You're thinking some of them can cause you suffering and some of them doesn't cause you suffering. It depends on what you think. If you think with cravings, then you will have suffering. But if you think without craving, then there will be no suffering.
That is okay.
Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have for today or tonight. Thank you for your participation. I hope this meeting is useful and can help you move on with your meditation practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful all the time, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ajahn.
Thank you,
Thank you, Admin.
Thank you, Admin.
Sadhu,
Everyone.
sadhu. Thank you, everyone.